So the game I'm playing today is called BMW M3 Challenge. This is a free-to-play racing game where, as the name would imply, you race BMW M3s. I mean, what more were you expecting from this? That's pretty much the entire game. But the reason I wanted to make a video of this game is because I remember playing this game back when I was in middle school, but I don't remember enjoying it all that much, probably because this game is kind of lackluster in terms of the amount of content. Like, there's not a whole lot of things to do in this game. I mean, sure, you have a few different game modes right here, like in single player you have open practice, race weekend, and time trials, and you can also play multiplayer, either on a local network or over the internet. But to be honest, that's all you can really do in this game. That's the entire game. There's pretty much nothing else to do. It's pretty bare bones, actually. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean the game is bad, because this game was basically created as a means of simulating what driving a BMW M3 is like, and I couldn't be able to tell you whether or not this is an accurate simulation, because I've never driven a car before, so yeah, I have no idea. But I just wanted to make a video of it because it's technically another one of my childhood games, even though this really is just a random game that I found on the internet one day when I was like 12 or 13 years old. That's pretty much how I discovered most of the weird games that I play on this channel. Now, before I get to playing this game, I want you guys to just quickly listen to the main menu music. I do remember the main menu music in this game, and I don't know about you, but I just find that the main menu music, even though I do like it a lot, I find that it's really unfitting for a game like this. I don't know, I'll let you guys be the judge on that, but just take a listen quickly. Yeah, so that's the music that plays on the main menu of this game. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the music a lot, but I don't find that it's appropriate for a game like this. I don't know, it sounds like something you'd hear in an action movie, like James Bond or something, not in a racing game where you're racing BMW M3s around the Nürburgring. I don't know, I just think it's out of place, but anyway, I'll stop complaining about the main menu music now and just try one of the single-player game modes. I think I'll try time trials first. So here's your BMW M3, and it's a pretty nice BMW right there. You can also change the color. And for the record, there's only one car in this game, and that one car is, of course, the BMW M3. But you can customize it a little bit. There's 16 different colors. You can also change the wheel type. You can choose between the M260 ZR18 or the M220 ZR19. I'm not sure which one performs better because I don't know anything about cars, or wheels for that matter, so I just know absolutely nothing, but I guess we'll choose Silverstone 2 Metallic because it looks nice. There's also the showroom. The showroom, of course. There's also the showroom where you can just look at the BMW M3. You can just rotate the camera around by left-clicking and dragging, and you can zoom in and out by right-clicking and moving your mouse forward or backwards. So there you go, you can zoom in pretty quickly here, and we have some Z-fighting textures right there. So yeah, basically the showroom, also the tech specs, so it just shows you the tech specs of the car, basically. You can also look at the other colors, and yeah, that's basically what the showroom is. So we're just going to choose this car here and drive. So it's going to load the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit. Yeah, it doesn't, the full, like, Nürburgring track, the one that takes, like, up to 10 minutes to complete, or something like that, the really long version of the Nürburgring is not available in this game. You basically have the Grand Prix layout, and you also have the Sprint layout, which is slightly shorter. So we're just going to drive here. Well, actually, before we do that, we can also change the suspension. Again, I have no idea what this does. I have no idea what the suspension does at all. I believe, yeah, you can also change the camera angle in the cockpit. You can either zoom it in or zoom it out, but I'm not going to be using that camera angle anyway. So yeah, we just have time trials right here. So the objective of time trials is just to get the fastest lap on the Nürburgring right here, the Nürburgring Grand Prix. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to race one lap around the Nürburgring right here. So yeah, we're playing BMW M3 Challenge. The graphics, to be honest, are not really the best, but I mean, this game is kind of old, okay? It came out back in 2007, so it is kind of an old game now. But like I said, still wanted to play it because it is a game that I remember playing quite a few years ago. And, wow, okay, this is some good driving right here. I'm just drifting all over the place. So yeah, once again using the arrow keys to control the car here, which is not the easiest thing in the world. Not really easy to play racing games with a keyboard, as I mentioned in numerous racing games I've played on my channel before. It really is kind of difficult if you're not using a, like a wheel. I'm not sure if my old Microsoft force feedback steering wheel from the 90s, well no, it wasn't a force feedback wheel, but it was like a Microsoft steering wheel controller from like the 90s that I still own even to this day for some reason. I'm not sure if that would even work on my new laptop right here, because I am playing this on the laptop that I currently use to record videos, so I don't know if that old thing would even function correctly on it. I already know that my old Microsoft Wingman joystick doesn't, because I tried playing Combat Flight Simulator with it, and yeah, it didn't work at all. It also kind of caused the game to glitch out too, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, we're just racing around the Nürburgring right here, guys. Just racing around this track right here, going through all the turns and whatnot. And that's pretty much all there is to time trial mode. If you just want to try and get the fastest time on the Nürburgring, you can go and do that. It's a lot easier to play this with a steering wheel controller, for sure. That's pretty much what this game was designed to be used with. A steering wheel controller, or a force feedback wheel, and not a keyboard. I don't think really any racing game for the PC is designed to be used with a keyboard. Albeit some. Some of them I think were designed for a keyboard, like the more arcade-style racing ones. Like Trackmania, for instance, but games like this, not really. Simulation-style racing games, no. But anyway, we're coming up to the end right here, so we basically race around the entire track. And I am just doing really bad at this, as you can see. I got stuck in the sand right there. So that's definitely gonna impact my time. But yeah, that's basically time trial mode. And open practice is basically the exact same as this, where you're just practicing trying to get the fastest lap. You can also very faintly see your ghost right here. That's your ghost time. So you're basically racing against him, and wow, I took that turn way too hard. Yeah, so that's basically your ghost, and now you're racing against him right there. So I don't think I'm going to be able to beat him, though, because that's pretty much all I have to say about this game mode. Also, I don't know what those gauges in the like lower right corner of the screen are, but one of them kind of looks like a Pokeball. I have no idea why. Am I the only one who sees that? Anyway, let's just get out of here now. Just return to the garage. Yeah, we also have the TV replay, but forget that. I'm just gonna... Okay, it saves my hot lap, so I can just go back and look at it anyway, yeah. But I'm just going to go to the main menu, and I guess we could try a race weekend, so we can actually race against some opponents. Set it to the maximum number of opponents, which is 15. I guess opponent difficulty will be set to professional. You can also choose to start race time. You can actually race during the night if you want, but I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm not going to be able to see anything, or I'll barely be able to. So I think I'll just put a race with 3 laps. I can put it up to 30, but no, I'll just put it to 3, and we'll try the Nürburgring Sprint, I guess. Alright, here we go then. We're just going to do a normal 3-lap race here. I am going to just skip this sequence. And oh geez, okay, I didn't know I could actually move off the grid as soon as I start. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, now I want to go, even though that was a bit of an early start right there. Or a bit of a late start, I should say. But yeah, we're just gonna race these guys, just gonna race 3 laps right here, and I'm gonna just completely mess this up because I suck at racing games, so... yeah, it's all good. How you guys doing? Okay. Well, first of all, you can all just get the heck out of my way. You can all just get the heck out of my way. Oh my god, they're all pushing me too. Oh geez, okay. These guys are ruthless right here. Just push that guy out of here. Okay. This is professional difficulty bots. They seem to be pretty aggressive. I don't know, they just knocked that guy out of the way here. And not only that, they're moving a little bit slowly. So, I mean, that's kind of good for me, considering how aggressive I like to be. I never like to slow down at any of the turns. I just always want to go fast. Go fast like Sonic. Okay, let me try and maybe draft this guy right here, if that even works. I don't know. As you can see, the Nürburgring Sprint, yeah, that section is blocked off, and it's replaced with this little turn right here. So you take a nice little shortcut. This is a slightly shorter version of the Nürburgring Grand Prix track, and I think that guy might have just spun out because he hit the back of me. I'm pretty sure he spun out. I saw him spin there for a moment. And, yeah, other than that, guys, that's all I really have to say about BMW M3 Challenge. I mean, this is basically the entire game, where you're just racing against people and other BMW M3s on 2 different variations of the Nürburgring track. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, though. That's the entire game, and that's all I can say about it, so there you go, guys. That is the entire game, but I guess I could still try and finish this race right here, try to complete all 3 laps anyway. But yeah, other than that, that's all I really have to say about it. I mean, like I said, there's not a lot of things to do in the game. It's pretty lackluster in terms of content, like there's not a lot of content in this game. I mean, the game is free to play, so that's fine. If I actually had to purchase this game, like if I had to actually pay for it, then I would probably tell you guys not to purchase the game, but this is free to play. It is a free game, so you might as well go and check it out. That's what I always say about free to play games. Even if they're not that good, you might as well go check them out anyway, considering that they're free. And as far as I know, there is no DLC for this game either. As far as I know, this is like the only version of the game in existence, and I have no idea why there's just random signs floating in the air. And okay, that's what happens when you pay attention to random floating signs in the air, instead of paying attention to the track. Good job. Okay. Well, I think I'll just do this in reverse now. There we go. I'm gonna beat the rest of this track in reverse, guys. If only I had my mirrors here. Hang on, how do I use my mirrors? Wait, how do I enable my mirrors is what I should be saying. Okay, I didn't want to enable the replay. Unpause the game. Okay, here we go. Just gonna beat the game in reverse. Oh geez, what is this right here? Okay, I'm pressing the Q key and it's doing something. I have no idea what though. Okay, let me look at the hotkey right here. Okay, I don't know what I'm even doing anymore. Like, I don't know if I could like enable my mirrors in this mode right here. F3. Okay, no. Automatic gearbox. No. I just. Keep that on. Keep that on. TC level 1 and 2, I don't know what that even means. Okay, the F keys don't even seem to work. It does look like I do have a bit of damage on my car, actually. You know what? Forget this. I don't think I'm gonna win this race. I'm just gonna wreck my car here. Or not finish this race. Ooh! Oh, geez, okay. I kinda glitched it out right there. Alright, well, now I know how accurate this simulation is, guys. If you hit the tires too quickly, your car, gets teleported to another dimension momentarily. So, very realistic simulation. Here we go. How about I drive over this guy? Boom! There we go. That guy was actually real. He would have died. If he was just not a mirage, then he definitely would have died. I mean, look at this. I can just drive right through him. He's not even solid. It's like he's not even there. Like, look at this. What even is this? Not only that, but it looks like the guy who's holding up the flag. It looks like the same model from Race 07. In fact, when I first played this game, I first thought that this game was basically a modified version of Race 07, because even the game files look like Race 07 files. So I'm actually thinking that this might just be like a modified version of Race 07. And I have played Race Injection on my channel, which is basically Race 07. So yeah, another thing is that you can also just drive out of bounds if you want. Like, if you just want to leave the race area completely, then you can do that. But for some reason, your car behaves really strangely on the hills. Like, as you can see, I actually can't move at all. Like, I'm stuck on top of this hill, and my car's kinda sinking into the ground. It's like quicksand, almost. I don't even know what this is. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave this video here. So that was BMW M3 Challenge. Yeah, there's not a lot of things to do in this game. It's a really bare-bones racing game, if you ask me. And it's not... I think the reason I didn't enjoy this game all that much was because of the lack of content. But I mean, it is still free to play. So if you guys want to check it out, then go right ahead. I would provide the link to this game in the description of this video, but I don't think the official website for this game exists anymore. I believe the official website is m3-challenge.com, but I tried going to that URL before recording this video, and all it brings up is like a website with advertisements, basically, so not an actual website where you can go and download the game, which leads me to believe that the website no longer exists. It's been shut down. So, I don't know where else you can download the game. Well, I do actually know where you can download the game, but basically, if you type in a Google search for BMW M3 Challenge, you should be able to find a website where you can download this game, like a third-party website. It's just that the reason I don't want to link you guys to those websites is because normally I don't trust those kinds of websites because they're usually really shady. I don't want... Like, I want to try and protect you guys and not have you guys visit any weird websites where you could potentially destroy your computer with viruses. So, just Google the game and you should be able to find it. Anyway, I'm done for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video I make. Later!